Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Chris Hansen Barbecue. Today, we're doing a chopped cheese. What? You don't know what a chopped cheese is? I'll let you know. Let me tell you something. I didn't know either. Years ago, I was assigned to the Bronx, and I was new out there. And my partner, who knew the area, suggested we get chopped cheese for lunch. Chopped cheese, I don't know, that just sounds weird. It sounds like a messed up grilled cheese sandwich to me. But anyway, we went to this bodega. I remember I thought it was dirty, I thought it was nasty, whatever, but it was like, trust me, try this sandwich. I said, all right. Anyway, I had a chopped cheese. I've been in love with chopped cheese since. However, some people make it different depending on what bodega you go to. Now, this is a sandwich you'll find in bodegas, not really delis. There's a difference, all right? A bodega you're gonna find in the hood. Now, it might not be hood, but it's the hood, all right? A deli is different. I'm gonna show you some pictures of bodegas and delis and kind of help you understand better for you non-New Yorkers. Anyway, chopped cheese was awesome. Recently, a channel that I follow, My Old Lady Cooking Show, great channel. They just did a video on chopped cheese, and I was a little, I don't want to say, when you get content, when you getting content for cooking shows, you know, it's hard. You know, sometimes I'm like, what do I want to cook? I don't know. But then other times I'll just be sitting there, wherever it is, the toilet, at work, whatever the case may be. Something's going to pop in my head. Boom. That sounds like an awesome recipe. You know what? I got to do that one day. So what I do, I don't know about other YouTube content contributors, but what I do is I write it down. All right, I'm going to do steak fajitas. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good. Well, anyway, this has been on my list for a while. And when I saw the My Old Lady Cooking Show do it, I was like, oh, man, I wanted to do this. However, I was waiting for a griddle. Turned out, the past 6 months or so, at least 6 months ago, I put it that way, at least 6 months ago, I started seeing the Blackstone blow up. A lot of YouTube videos. I mean, it's been around longer than that, I know that, but a lot of videos on the Blackstone. And I'm like, damn, you know what? That looks really cool. I want one of those things. Well, it was towards the end of summer when I really started wanting one. And I'm like, I really don't want to get it before the winter, you know, because I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of it. And plus, it's going to have to survive a New York winter. I don't have a lot of indoor storage, so I'm like, I don't know. Then I was thinking, you know what? This spring I'm going to do some work on my deck. After that, I'm going to get a Blackstone. Well, do a little investigating. Recently, I saw a Pit Boss griddle. I thought that looked really cool. So now I'm torn. I'm like, I don't know which one to get. I haven't done a lot of research on it because I'm not really at that stage where I want to go out and buy it yet. But today, I just saw John from Salt, Pepper, Fire. He just put out a video. And he had a, 22-inch indoor-outdoor grill, which was, I thought was cool. Hopefully, I can get some more feedback from him on it, you know, to see how he likes it and see if it's big enough for him. You know, sometimes you buy things, and I'm guilty of this. I'm not saying in his case, but I'm guilty of this. You buy things and you're like, you know what? I wish I would have got bigger. I just don't want to be that guy. I'd rather, you know, wait, have that extra $100 or $2 in my pocket and go out and buy it. But anyway, so today it's going to be on chopped cheese. I'm going to show you guys what a bodega is, what a deli is. There's a difference. I'm gonna put the links in for Salt Pepper Fire and My Old Lady Cooking Show. Check them both out. Both great channels. I know the My Old Lady Cooking Show, they got over like 500 videos up. A lot of good cooks on that channel. Definitely want to check that out. But all right, let's get into it. All right, so this chopped cheese sandwich, it originated somewhere here in New York City, somewhere within the 5 boroughs. Don't know where, don't know who, don't know when. Definitely delicious. You're definitely gonna find it in your hood areas. You know, the type of stores where you want that third eye, you know, watching your back, especially when it's dark outside. However, they're normally cheap. What I'm doing today normally runs about $5. Definitely worth a try, 100%. It's kind of like I don't want to say a poor man's cheeseburger, but it sort of is like a poor man's cheeseburger. It's delicious. It's definitely one of New York's best kept secrets. A lot of New Yorkers don't even know what a chopped cheese is. But anyway. All right, so since I don't have a griddle, I'm starting off with a nice greased pan right there. Got some oil in there. I'm gonna drop a little onion. Some people like to put peppers in theirs. I also like peppers, but I'm not doing peppers today. So we got a little onion in there, a little diced onion. And we're gonna go ahead with our patty. So let's put our patty in. Put that right there. That's a nice piece. I'm just gonna let that cook. We're gonna let it cook now for a couple minutes. All right, so we're gonna start chopping up the meat here. All we're gonna do is start breaking it up. Now this is a good time to throw your seasoning on. Now some places they use their own seasoning. I've seen Sazon used before. I'm just going with some regular salt and pepper. Little pepper, little salt. That's it, nice and easy. All right. All right, while it's cooking, I'm gonna start pressing this down a little bit. Get a nice cook out of it. All right, so we let that go for a minute. I'm gonna flip everything over. Get that other side. Tell you one thing, you definitely want to do onion. You're getting that good sweet flavor from that onion going on. Just gonna give it another minute. All right, guys, our meat is good. It's ready. So we're gonna go with our cheese now. Now, if you got a nice bodega, something that's halfway decent, they're gonna ask you what kind of cheese. 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna go with American cheese, and that's what they're gonna give you. So we're just gonna put that on there. We're gonna make sure it's nice and cheesy, so I'm just gonna get the sides up here. There we go. Just let that cheese melt. All right, guys. So, 2 ways of getting this, either a roll or a hero. I'm using a roll today. What's a hero? A hero is like a foot long. We call them heroes in New York. Anyway, New York has the best bread, hands down. I don't care if it's a roll, a hero, Italian bread, a bagel, even the pizza. The best bread is in New York. It's nice and fresh. Look at this. This is so nice. Now, there's a difference between fresh and good. This is good fresh. All right, so I already cut it. I'm just going to open it up. Now, this is optional. This is how I like it. Very common to get it this way, too. You go with a little mayo. Put a little mayo on there. Put it on the bun. Nice, nice. All right. So, how I like it, lettuce on the bottom. Yeah. So we got some shredded iceberg here. All right, lettuce on the bottom. Then we're gonna go in and we're gonna grab our meat. All right, look at that. That just looks like a pile of goodness right there. Let's get this all in here. All right. Go with some ketchup. Also optional, the tomatoes. I like tomatoes on mine. All right. And that's it. We're just going to give it a cut down the middle. There we go. We got our chopped cheese. Delish. All right, so differences between a bodega and a deli. All right. Some people think there isn't. There is. There's a difference. All right. A deli, normally, not normally, a lot of times you'll see them paired up. It'll be a bagel slash deli. Bagel store slash deli. They serve more of a distinct purpose. They're normally bigger in size, not as cramped as a bodega. And all they do is cook food. They're gonna sell you your bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. They're gonna give you that, make that roast beef sandwich for you at lunchtime. That's what they do. You know, you could go there, you get a pound of cold cuts, prepared food. You know, maybe it's antipasto or chicken parm or whatever have you. Bodegas, they're normally smaller, cramped in size. As soon as you walk in a bodega, I feel cramped. I'm a big guy though, but cramped in size. From my experience as a New Yorker, not all of them are as clean. You'll see them selling things from deli meat, cigarettes, excuse me, all the way up to paper plates and deodorant and toilet paper, just everything. It seems like with a bodega, they try to get as much stuff as they could sell and possibly cram it into this little fine space. Also, they are known to have untaxed cigarettes. So if you are a smoker, instead of paying 15, 16, 17, I don't even know how much they are, dollars for a pack, a lot of times they go down south and they get the untaxed or non-New York state taxed cigarettes, and you'll probably get a pack of cigarettes for $10 there. It seems like they try to do whatever they can do to make money. Lots of times you'll see like bodega cats in there. It's not really my thing. 9 out of 10 times a bodega is going to have a picture of food on their front window. Pictures of bacon, egg, and cheese, ham and cheese sandwich, cheeseburger. Like, you don't know what the heck that stuff is. A deli, they're normally not as cramped. They'll have a nice deli. Will have a nice deli case. You can look at the food, order it. You know, they don't have to advertise it on their front window. They got a menu behind the counter. With that being said, I prefer going to a deli over a bodega. But that's me. However, that doesn't mean they're all clean. Back in the mid to late 90s, I worked on a meat truck. We used to go to restaurants, delis, all different places to deliver meat, cold cut meat, big slabs of beef, whatever, steaks, whatever, burgers. And it really, once you get to see the behind the scenes, look at things, it really turns your stomach and it makes you second guess the places you eat at. there would be a lot of places, super busy places, well-known, people like it for whatever this, that, you know, maybe they got a big lunchtime crowd, maybe they got a big dinner crowd, whatever the case may be, popular. Then you go in there and it turns your stomach the way, how dirty it is behind the scenes. Well, on my route, one of the places that we stopped at was this little, excuse my language, crap hole bodega. And this thing, if you saw it from the outside, you're going to say, I don't want to eat there. But you go inside, you go behind that counter, you see everything, the griddle, the deli slice, everything is clean. They take good care of it. So I used to always get my lunch there on those days, I remember. I would get a cheesesteak or a cold cut sandwich, and I didn't have a second thought of them making me the food. However, you see it from outside, you know, this is a whole thing, don't judge a book by its cover type of deal, you know. Some places aren't always as it seems. In New York, it's definitely like that. You know, thank God we got the health department. Places have ratings of, health department ratings. But anyway, I'm going to show you some pictures now of bodegas and delis. This way you know when you come here. All right, guys, this is the first video of, I don't know what we're going to call it, New York City food. I don't know. I got to come up with a good name. But I'm going to make a playlist for this right on my channel. And in the future, any kind of New York City type food, I'm going to throw in this playlist, I think. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned a little something. You got to see, you know, a different side of New York. Something. Definitely try it out when you come to New York. Go to that bodega. The best thing to do, especially when it comes to pizza too, you want to get out there and ask the people. Don't look at some review on some website saying this is the best top 10 pizza joints or whatever. Stop. Don't do that. Get out there. Talk to the people. All right? Talk to the people. Hey, what do you recommend for pizza? What's a good place to get a slice? That's another thing. New York, we got slices, okay? We don't, they sell pizza by the pie too, but you can walk in a pizzeria and you ask for a slice. Hey, let me get a slice. Boom. All right. So I guess it's sort of like that with chopped cheese too, you know. You don't know a good spot, you know, ask people, hey, where can I get a good chopped cheese? You know, they'll point you to a corner store. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy, be safe, take care, be nice to one another. Till next time.